Hey everybody! Today I wanted to show you a resin coffin on top of a resin coffin. These are my two washing machine pans, and there's around the round MDF, like those, in there. And then on top is another painting underneath there. And then that's another one. And my hairnet on top. These I just put gloss varnish on, and those I just washed, and they'll be ready to resin. So I'm going to show you. So those circle paintings, I am set. Well, they both are having the second coat. This is the second coat of resin. And I'd taken the tape off the back to put a new tape on for the second. I don't know why I did that. Well, I got the tape together. I went over there. I taped up another painting I was probably going to resin, and then started pouring the circles. Never taped the back of them. So there's a good chance that there's going to be lots of dripped resin on the back that I am not looking forward to sanding off. So I'm hoping the backs are not a disaster, but we'll see. So these are the pours from the other day. Today is Monday for me. I don't know what day it is for you, but so today's Monday for me. So this is the pour you saw 2 days ago, and then this will be the pour that was up yesterday. So the swipe turned out amazing. Looks pretty much exactly like it did when I ended the video, and as does this. And remember, I was wondering if those areas where you could see the color underneath, if that maybe was causing some of the bubbles, the air pock marks that were in the big 20 by 20. Well, this dried perfect. So there are no holes in it or anything. Let me zoom you up close. I think it's really pretty. I just think it's just really pretty. And then there's that one, which is more kind of in your face. So let me get these out of the way. I am going to be, I'm trying to find a place for this. Hang on. Running out of room. I don't know if you can see my eyes. Kind of look like raccoon, if you could see me at all. I live right by the school that I work at, and so right around us is tons and tons and tons of huge major construction, like acres and acres and new roads, and it's going to be a whole new development. So today was extremely windy. Okay. And so it was like a dust storm. I mean, we had like alerts on our phone going off. It was horrible. So I have been sniffling and clawing at my face and eyes all day today. But I'm getting, because I've had allergies my whole life, but I'm getting another MRI Thursday, so then my deductible will be met, so I figure I can go get some allergy testing done. Trying to think what else I need to get done. Let me get a drink of water. Alrighty. So, this is a canvas for Michael's, 12 by 24 inches. Tape the back. They come pre-primed, and the white paint that I use is going to be the Sketch Boy interior latex paint. I'm just going to keep this empty one sitting right here in the pan, because normally I don't want to pick it up and show it because it's heavy. And then I mixed up some of the, oh, there's my dryer. Some of the colors I use more often, I have mixed up and put into squeeze bottles finally. I've had the Prussian blue going, but now I have an alizarin and a red DQ and vermilion. So I got the colors I use. So this is Grumbacher alizarin, and they're all mixed with Floetrol and water. I'm gonna shake that up. The next one I'm showing you, it's interesting because it's the only color that separates, and it separates regardless of what kind of container it's in. It's phthalo blue, and it totally separates all the time. I don't know what, and this is Artist Luck. I guess I've never paid attention to if the other brands of phthalo blue do, but this one really does. And then got a big one of Liquitex Basic Bright Aqua Green because I love this color. I've got both of these types of bottles on my Amazon list that is in the description box, and that also will take you to the washing machine pans that I use. This one's 16 ounce, which is a bit excessive. It's pretty, and I paint a lot, and that seems a lot of paint. And then I mixed up, this one is a concoction of, and I'm so glad I finally figured out a good way to use these, because these are also on the Amazon list. Pearl Jacquard brand Pearl X powders. And this one is, why is everything written so tiny? Aztec Gold. So I mixed that with gloss gel medium until it was like a super thick paste. And then to thin it out, normally I'd use Floetrol, but to be quite honest, I'm not a lazy person, but I do sometimes take an easier way out. And I had Liquitex pouring medium sitting right next to me. So, and they're not interchangeable, but it doesn't matter for this. I mean, they're both going to be fine. So I added a little bit of that to this instead of Floetrol. And then I added a little bit of Grumbacher Phthalo Gold and then some water. So it's pretty much the consistency now of, yeah, it's really hard to tell. I'm not really sure, but it'll be good. And it's really pretty. And I really like metallics lately. Alrighty. So I'm going to do a flip and drag. Might be a, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right. And since I'm going to, since I'm using that pretty gold, I was cleaning out my kitchen. Ugh. And I'm just trying to, I'm going to use I'm trying to think of, it's not Goldschlager. It's, my God, why? I can't think of what it is. Shot glass. It came with, not Goldschlager. I can't think of what it is. But with the pretty little gold, I thought, well, the little gold circles, that will work well for this pour. And then I can wash it out and, well, actually, I'll probably wait for it to dry and then I'll just pull the dry paint out. Okay. Oh. Silicone. I'm going to spritz in a little of this WD-40 silicone. So this flip and drag will be interesting because this is very tiny. Okay. So I just put in a drop and I'm just kind of gonna spin it around the cup. There we go. So like it'll be narrower, but should be good. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of gold between each of the colors. And since this is so narrow, I really don't know. I'm guessing it's 2 ounces, because isn't that usually what a shot glass is? But I suppose I don't really know. So that gold is thinner than the blue, because it just sunk down. I mixed all these colors up on Saturday, so I'm hoping they're good consistency. Because this is the first time using them. Like, this blue looks kind of thin, but the color in this looks amazing. Looks very pretty. Ooh, that was kind of a lot right there. But look how pretty. It's so pretty. If any of you can remember what the shot glass came from, help me out. It was one of those Christmas, you know how at Christmas you can buy booze with like the gift stuff. All right, so I used up all of that. And drop more of that. Interesting. I sure hope this turns out, because this is really pretty. Cheers! Okay. Let's just do this. Oh! Squirted paint everywhere. So this is just my white, the Dutch Boy paint. Okay, that is just going to take forever. I'm going to spread it around using some cardboard. I'm not quite ready to tip yet. So I'm just going to kind of get this spread and over the edges. So we're supposed to go to the zoo at school Wednesday, but it's supposed to be like storms for the next couple days. It's gonna be yucky. At least it's not cold, but this is, you know, it's tornado season now. Gosh, last year, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last year, there was a tornado warning, and neither my kids were both, I didn't know where they were actually. They were with the neighbors, and turns out they were at Freddy's, like the fast food place, in the basement though, because that's where the tornado shelter was, I guess. But I hate them, because now we have to go, you know, now my basement is entirely my art, and so I'm like, I should definitely keep a leash down here so that when I bring my dog for tornado warnings, that she doesn't eat my paintings. Okay, I don't want any more of this to leak out, because there's too much paint on here. And the color's going under it. things I don't like are happening. I'm right now just hard tipping this paint off. Whoa! Okay. That was genius. Are my hands any better? Oh. Oh my gosh. I am totally going to win Dumb Shit of the Award. Dumb Shit of the Night Award. Oh! Oh my god! I just threw that all like right in my... Anywho, alrighty. That was fun. I'm just going to do it like this. I'm going to leave it without... Well, you can see this was the bottom, so that's where all of the silicone was, because I spritzed it in. So that part's blooming like crazy. Something is the wrong consistency. Hoping it's not from that gold. So far this looks like crap. What the heck? This is really not good. Trying to decide what to do, because it's fairly ugly. I don't even know why I'm trying on this one. Oh, there's gotta be. No. All right. I am. Oh, what a waste. There's a good chance, if it wasn't the gold, unfortunately, it means I have one of the colors mixed poorly in my bottle, which is not that big a deal because, I mean, if it's too thin, I'll just add more paint. Oh my gosh, what a colossal mess. Oh. Alrighty, so I'm going to get this wiped off, and then we're going to start all over again. Maybe I should should have had some shots of alcohol from that before I poured from it. Maybe that would have helped. My drip pan is really pretty. Look, see, you can't erase the past. It's like it never, ever happened. Except that I'm going to put it on YouTube and it will be there forever. Okay. I am... Start fresh. Well, this is definitely not too thin, but there's a chance that those mixed paints could be thinner. Or it could have something to do with the, I don't really know. I did say, I thought that phthalo was pretty thin. I'm gonna pour it into another cup and see. And I honestly don't think any of you are going to say, oh gosh, you should not have wiped that. It was beautiful. It clearly was not. It's not even those, all of my children are lovely. Nah. I am just tilting real hard to get this wiped all the way around. Oh my goodness. Paper in my, okay, I need to just start over with the gloves as well. Stuff is in my way. Oh, I need to grab my torch anyway. Okay, that was not in my way, I was in its way. Okay, I'm just going to torch out the air bubbles from all that shaking. And now I'm going to see if this blue is really thin. Yeah, okay. Well, one problem solved. That blue is not good. Great. I probably should have tested these all out before. They seem perfect consistency when I mix them. The red's all right. What was the other one I used? Aqua. This seems like it'll be all right. Yeah. All right, so it was blue. I'm just going to put another little tiny squirt. But this time I'm actually going to mix it in with this red. So, you know what? I'm going to dump that blue out. But I'm going to use this as the flip cup still. What are my... Let's go with the gold still. I just have the regular gold. And we'll just sub good old Prussian blue. All right. Oh, I was like, I know I'm missing something. Totally losing my mind. All right, that's good. All right, so that's the rest of that. I feel like it needs something. Don't you know what? Just because it probably doesn't fit, I'm tossing in some vermilion because at this point it's kind of like a, I don't know. I'm gonna toss in some magenta. Okay. So if I like this combination, I'm definitely going to have to rewatch because I have absolutely no idea what colors I just used. Well, so far they look good. I'm setting this blue on the floor so I remember not to use it. Oh, the gold's pretty. You can still see that real well. I'm going to clean up my mess a little bit while it is. Because, you know, I like to let it sit for a bit. So I'm letting it sit and do its thing. Bad shot glass, bad shot glass. Okay. This little cell with this red and the gold is so pretty. kind of want to use the hairdryer. I don't know what to do. No, I'm not. I'm just going to. I'm not liking that bottom part as well. So I think I'm going to start by tilting. Okay, I really do want to use the hairdryer. Ooh, kind of cool. Still not liking it though. Okay, that's gonna make it worse. What is my dealio today? I really like this part, so I am going to see about tilting some of the rest off. Even though I really, really kind of want to. And normally you never hear that from me. And I just used the last of my white. So that's going to pour off right down here. That's good. Okay. And then I'm going to finish. I want to get this bottom part off. Looks like a dragon. Oh, I do have more white in here, which is good because I want to get this part off. I'm going to try torching it real fast, but this is not looking good. No, this is like uglier than ugly. I'm going to use what white I have. Yeah, putrid. Use what white I have left and see if I can make one last ditch attempt to save it. So we shall see. Just going to go over the same pattern I went. And then I'm going to go in with, Prussian blue, little aqua, and some yellow. And I will put a drop of the alizarin back in there. Okay, and now okay. And I'll decide if I should add any more colors. Let's see. I love the green color that made. That's pretty. Well, now let's start tilting again. Let's tilt that ugly stuff right off the side over here. This, well, I probably. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start with a new pen. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little dioxazine purple because it's got metallic in it. And a little bit of that aqua green again. There. That will kind of get rid of the edges of the old one that were there. I was going to go through and redo that, but let me keep it like that for right now. That's pretty. The spot is there, well, as you can see, which is I'm trying to get that paint to come on. Well, now that side is going over, so now we'll go up. Which reminds me of like a, like a, I don't know what you would call it. Oh my gosh, like a field of flowers or something. And I want it to go to that far corner, towards you. I'm just kind of recentering it, tilting it the opposite way. This part looks a little broken down. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like this part, so. Ew, I don't even have any white. Oh my gosh. Oh, what am I missing? Wow. Taking my gloves off. Well, this is just interesting. I'm really not sure about it. Like at all. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it because sometimes the ones that I'm like, what the, are the ones that I end up liking. Like the one in my bathroom that was from the one with the alcohol experiment, which I hated. And now I love it. So this is a really long video. I apologize for that. But thank you so much for watching. And I'll keep you updated on what happens to this. Bye.